Hello and welcome to the fourth video of the Java playlist. Let's get started. The first thing I wanted to do is quickly go through some data operations such as typecasting and constants and maybe decimal formatting. So the first thing is if you remember a couple videos back, we actually had you're not able to actually divide integers with each other. If they don't divide evenly, then you're just gonna like basically cut off the decimal portion of it. So what we're gonna do here is actually take two integers and just show how you can cast a double amount to a couple of integers so they quickly are able to do division or whatever calculation you want to do without losing the decimal portion of it. This may be useful if, say, you don't want to change the integer variable type in either another class or you're getting from uh, external API or something like that where you need to do calculations on it. For instance, maybe you're calculating for this, say num1 is the amount of users, num2 is the amount of machines. You can't really have half a machine or half a user, so it's obvious that you're going to have an integer counting those things. But say you wanted a ratio of those two, you wanted to get that, you're going to have to use a cast or declare them as a double anyways when you import them. But this is a quick way to do it. You basically have num3 equals, this is where you cast the data type that you want to the ones that aren't. So double in brackets before, and let's do num1 divided by num2, and we will dot out, and we'll type in num3 here. So quickly run that, we get 1.2. The second thing that I wanted to show you is, oh yeah, a constant. So in some programs, it may be useful to have a constant variable, such as, for instance, I guess, say you're making a banking program and you wanted something like an interest rate. It doesn't necessarily change all the time. Or you just want it locked in at something, you can declare it final. So using this Java keyword final and then say a double interest rate equals 0.05. Let's just take num1, sorry, num3 equals num1 times 1 plus interest rate. So this would be like if you were to leave $6 in, say, a savings account. This is how much it would be after you get this. So system.out.println, and we're gonna have num3. So we can print these both out. So 1.2 times 7.05. One thing that might be useful as well is import java.text.decimal format. And yeah, so we can use this to format decimals. So if you were to say get a trailing decimal, so if you were to say divide 1 divided by 3, it'd be like 0.33333 infinity, and you just wanted to sort of truncate that, you can do that. I'm assume from what I remember, it would be decimal format equals, oh sorry, decimal format uh, equals new decimal format. Uh, I believe that is how it goes. And then you can do, for these two, it would be deck4.format. And you would just put this into here. And just take that as well. Put that there. Let's see if this worked. I haven't used this this class in a while, so I may be wrong, but I guess we're gonna need some different numbers to prove this. Let's try 8 and 5. Let's try 8 and 3. Yeah, so before those numbers actually were just going in evenly, and now you see that, so 8 divided by 3 is 2.67 and 9.05, and if you were to say remove this formatting, you should see that it actually is a trailing format. So it's 2.666666, whatever. But that formatting ends up giving it, it rounds it up for you. And so that's one way of doing that. So I will actually start the string class next video, so we don't go through too much, but this is just some more like stuff that you may have forgotten that comes up from time to time, but it's useful to know. Another thing with like variables is like their context, so like private variables, so private being so private keyword like private double, let's say uh, bank account or something like that. um, I'm not saying it's like private as in like nobody can see it, but in terms of like the context of getting this variable, it's actually only used in this class or method, and like you can have like global variables outside, um, that can be used by all methods. So if we were to say have another uh, public void method 2 or something, we'll do all these methods and stuff later, but you would have a variable for a class variable for this thing like int count equals 1, and that way this method as well as this method can actually access this variable, and then outside you can have like global variables which other classes can access as well. uh, but we'll leave it there for now, and we'll get started on the string class in next video. So thank you for watching.